Okay guys, how he's doing? It's Huck here. Well, this came up in my horror tag search on Steam in the up and coming videos, so my plan was to play this game. Now, what I intend to do quickly, first of all, I've actually changed the way I've got my mic sitting so that I don't breathe as much, because the guy just subscribed to me says that he could hear the breathing in my mic, so I've tried to alter that. It could affect the audio. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'll be able to talk more. Especially when I come to playing games, I find myself paying attention to the game because I'm not that good. Maybe if I was better at the games, I'd be able to talk over the top of it and fucking chitty chat and shit. But I'm probably going to play this. It's an episodic form, and I'm probably going to play an episode every day. The hope is to fire this out between now and the end of the week. So if you don't like this game, don't worry about it. Just skip when you see them. Just don't bother with them, and then we'll go back next week. Actually, something was quite nice that happened, which I'm actually going to tell you while I play. This is Pawn. Right now, it looks like a cross between anime verging on short skirt school children, fucking strange stuff with blood, right? And that's the horror bit. So we're hoping it's a fucking horror game. But either way, as far as I know, it's 6 hours long. So put that between 7 days. We're going to have decent sized videos. So I'm just going to let it go. Welcome to anybody who's watching this and watching my channel for the first time. And yeah, my name's Huck. So, my last video, which is called The First 15 Minutes of Tomato Bay, what I actually did was I put the link up in the comment section of the game on Steam, and the amount of views I got kind of fucking went through the roof for someone as small as me. I think it's sitting up in the 80s of views or something like that at the moment. I'd have to check. But for me, look at this bland landscape through a glass window makes me feel like I'm watching some cheap movie of the week. But for me, that's like so much more than I would normally hope for. I think the last video I had that made any decent traction was when someone linked my zombies, no, it was a massive cleavage versus zombies video on a mountain bike touring bike website, and before that it was Barrow Hill. So I appreciate it, even though I got some down thumbs, which was strange. Maybe unpacking not properly. Just content in my suitcase into a drawer and put my blah 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 and hang around the window. Yeah, I don't get down thumbs normally. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not being strange, it's just I'm not that popular for people to fucking take the time to hate me. Saves of jumping down violence in the hallways in the middle of the night. When you're familiar with local wildlife, this is probably for the best. How long has it been? 10 years? 11, actually, it's 11 years. I haven't been home. Any normal person would be delighted to visit their hometown after such a long period of time, but I'm not that person. It's such a cliche, it makes me nauseous. Why were my friends, a virtual one that is? Why waste your time with flesh and blood? Beings with technology can be useful as a firewall or as a bouncer. And that's NE7. Knight to E7? Really? Okay. Thank God this relationship takes me less than a minute every day. So how does he play chess without the fucking chessboard even on the screen in front of him? That's strange. Okay. Now, this is not looking very horror. I wasn't expecting too much for the opening titles, I guess, but I am Akemi. Nice to meet you. Okay. Susumu Tokunaga. Likewise. Say, can I ask you a question? Hit me. Rad. So does your work involve you getting close to people? It does. Far out. Question 2. Does your work require you to use tools? Where do you work? City, countryside, or at home? City. You're a wood carver. Okay. I don't appreciate jokes like that. Please accept my apologies. Yeah, never mind. This is a bit fucking... Tell me, mister, are my boobs big enough? Just kidding, you should see your face right now. Blushing as red as a tomato, ha ha ha. Listen, if you're not better to do, you'd better leave me alone. Please accept my apologies. And no questions about your breasts, is that clear? Hard to see any, I've got to be fair enough, but we won't go there. I know I've got some women that view my channel and I don't want to upset anybody, in fairness. Gotcha, so I'm coming. A blind man who's seen you coming. I'm so self-conscious about my breath. Jesus. Okay. Right, what we call vagaries of bureaucracy. I don't know what that word means. Wish you a good day and thank you for answering my survey. Right. About that survey, is this something you do on a regular basis? All the time. I try to practice my profiling skills if I want to become one, you know, like in the TV shows. I see. If I may, you should major in psychology and then criminology. I know I've tried to go to college. Thing is, I dropped out of high school last semester. How come? My parents don't have enough money for my tuition, so I dropped out to work for them at my family restaurant. I'm sorry to hear that. It's no biggie, sir. Maybe one day I'll find a wealthy husband who'll pay for my tuition so I can become a profiler and catch criminals. I wish all your dreams come true. You know what's really tough? Nope, enlighten me. Finding Mr. Right. Jesus, why I should say I've been one lucky cat today since I've met you, my handsome teacher. Unless you get a fucking hatchet out quite soon. I see, I bet you're in a relationship. No, I'm single and intend my life to stay that way. Love might be something precious. My career is my top priority as of now. Really? You mean that? Sadly, yes I do. You're the man of my dreams. We think alike. If we had the same age, I would totally fall for you. It's amazing how the picture here and the picture here doesn't really fucking add up. That's our problem. No, I'm focusing. Look. The visions are coming. Yes, my spirits. I can hear your voices. What spirits? Most people fall for it. Okay, here it goes. Susumu Tokunuga, 30-year-old, give or take, looks younger, substitute teacher. Needs a strict framework to keep everything under control, including himself. Uncomfortable, ineffective in social relationships, but if necessary will pretend even if it may deceive others. Unstable as a geographical obsession, detached from the family nucleus following a trauma. Narcissistic personality disorder, and handsome as a Greek god. There. If one day you commit a crime, it'll be a delight to study that brain of yours. Oh, looks just like we arrived. Killing time with you was such a pleasure. I wish you a good day, my cute teacher whose lips I shall never kiss. Vom. Okay. I can see this is not going to be that little furry girl. Fury of a girl. That's my fucking mistake. Really turned my quiet and boring trip into a wild yet uncomfortable ride. I have to admit she was pretty convincing though. Okay, let's get this over with. I have to get my temporary home, which means I have to go through the city. Climbing Mount Doom would be a more enjoyable experience. Hello there, architecture from another century. Greetings, streets full of ghosts from another era. Unless you're suffering from a severe case of depression or willingness to disappear, I cannot believe one would settle down in this godforsaken corner of the world. Work transfer, sure I can understand. Come on. This did actually come up as a horror game, I've got to say. Not that bad at all. My dad used to teach me feng shui back then. And even if I do recall of it, the disposition looks pretty good and soothing. My sciences are utter delightful. The atmosphere is not too dry, not too wet. So my eyes, the orientation of the house brings light in a very subtle yet effective way. You could house an entire family up here. Now I have that odd feeling they're thinking too highly of me. Dang, here I go again. My narcissism shows up like an uninvited guest. Akemi was right. Okay, so assuming I go take a shower before taking a well-deserved nap. After all, sleeping is the only proactive thing one can achieve in this town. Sleeping or getting the hell out without looking back ever. Susumu, our life can only really reach the future by learning from our mistakes and never dwell on the past. But they stole my ball, Daddy. Then you shall not fall into such a trap next time. After all, you're the one who lent them the ball, weren't you? Stealing ain't right, the ball was mine. It all fits together, good people and bad apples. Thanks to your actions, you'll learn not to make the same mistake again. While you're feeling it's unfair, that shows you understand what justice means. Believe me, the winner today is you, my son. Let's go home, your mother must have baked some delicious meals for us to eat. My dad always spoke in riddles, but on that day he understood my feelings towards fairness was real. He and my mother would never have forgiven me for skipping my admission exams to attend their funeral. Yet not a single day passes without feeling the weight of guilt on my shoulders. Okay? So was that the introduction? Okay, is that why it was so fucking slow? From the looks of it, the high school can house over 500 students. I find it odd that she's enrolled here. A private school would make more sense unless it serves his interests. Anyways, political manoeuvres are not my concern, nor do I find them interesting. Let's just find a staff room so I can mingle with the other teachers. I keep my fingers crossed, hoping that it's not as dumb as my former ones. Hi, I'm Mr. Tokunaga. What a pleasure to welcome you to our high school. And you must be Takata, the headmaster. Glad to see you, sir. Likewise. You're a lifesaver. Literally, no other teacher can make it in time to ensure replacement. It's just my job, sir, going from one place to another to compensate for a lack of teachers. Tough task, I admit, but so rewarding. Plus, it must please you to be back to your hometown, right? Does it show? Indeed, it's a blast. Did you have any problems finding the teacher's lounge? Not at all. All thanks to you, sir. The map you sent me by email helped me get there in a matter of seconds. Technology is mesmerising. When you think of how much you can do with it. Like watching naked gals. Umeru. Come on, a joke never called anyone right, boss. Hey man, I'm Hiraku Umeru, the English teacher. Magister. Am I in Severus as your service? Nice to meet you, I am. Don't be so condescendent. We're young lads, not old codgers. The two of us aren't even old as this headmaster. Umeru. So they shipped you for the last week of class for real? Indeed, directorship ordered me to. In a way, it's not such a bummer, at least you'll get to enjoy your annual Friday night binge. And the guys you fell for were so lame. I can tell you're 100 times funnier than him. I have an important meeting to attend. I'll see you this afternoon. In the case of an emergency, see you with my secretary. Don't worry, he's in good hands. Best of luck for our first day, Tokunaga. I'm counting on you. Thank you, sir. A good day to you, sir, too. Howdy. So, Susumu, what class do you teach? 12th grade. You lucky bastard, those junior girls are adorable, and as a bonus, you show up at the right time since it's June. And June is the month of the greyhounds. Greyhounds? He means greyhound skirts, a slang term since the skirts are an inch from the hair. In fact, I'll need to Google to see if this game's got a fucking patch. This shows that what level of intelligence we're dealing with. This shows you what level of intelligence our dear Hiraku is. I hate it when people call me by my first name, please stop. Nice to meet you, I'm Kanon Okita, science teacher. Nice to meet you, Miss Okita. I do like gallantry of real quality now. We're nowhere to be found in this cesspool of a school. But let's not be so formal, Karen. We'll be fine. This reminds me a little bit of... what was the name of that fucking game? It was mainly text, but then you had fucking a bit of blood, but we'll see. Or you can find her by a nickname. Phantasmagoria, and obviously Phantasmagoria. It was something like that, one of the 80s, early 90s jokes. Bravo, Hiraku. Good boy, it's probably took your brain 4 to 6 weeks to come up with such an obvious nickname. Give me a break, I just want a new guy to feel like he's at home, that's all. Please don't bother, I'm only staying for a couple of days. Karen likes to show the world how smart she is. Between you and I, she might even be half of a cyborg. Why only half a cyborg? Maybe I'm a cybernetic being with a polymer skin. Boring. Kinda like Terminator meets Aldous Huxley. Care to translate? Why Susumu? With just one sentence you've earned more points than Hiraku ever since I met him 5 years ago. Points? What are these for? Oh, I know. Don't do this. Even a kindergartner wouldn't dare to do that stupid joke. Those are Karen's panda points. Okay, we got some blood. Anyway. Masochistic as usual. Harvester. The Harvester, that was the game. The hell going on? Who are you? Another parent complaining about my methods. You should have a smart kid to begin with. Don't blame me if your kid's a dunce. He's not, you know, the parents never get close to you. They strongly believe in self-preservation and restraining orders. This fine man right here is substitute Susumu Tokunaga. Nice to meet you. History, you like it or not. History with the capital H is a passion of mine. In that case, I'll let you live for another day. Fine, thank you. Shakespeare, you've seen my sis. You know I hate that nickname, please don't. Or... no, I haven't seen her. If you do, tell her to come and see me right away. History teacher or bouncer? Part-time teacher or other job is demon. I hope it really is. Pardon me. She's not afraid of anyone and acts like a bully with parents and teachers. She only cares for her students. The rest of us can go straight to hell. She's the only person who never got a nickname from Hiraku. That shows you how scary she can be. What about her sister? What does she teach? Nothing, she's the librarian. As dumb as she's hot, if you catch my drift. The literature teacher will be happy, who happens to be right in front of you. Right in front of you. I'll give you a hint, her nickname's the Invisible Woman. Ha 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 ha. Good day, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay, this is not what you would call fast paced. Enjoy the greyhounds. Beast. It's going to be a tough race for the Nobel Prize, these guys. Just thought of spending the whole week among them. Hi. Hello. Either you're a mentally challenged student stuck in high school, a teacher or an invader from another planet who took possession of the body of a... Dang, I lost it. Okay, one more time. Either a mentee... Bingo, here's the librarian. Okay. Susumu Tokunaga, the substitute teacher. Nice to meet you, I'm Romy Toma. So I hear you're in charge of the library. How do you know that? You just got here. Well, Imura mentioned it. So, yes, it was just in the teacher's lounge with him, Karen. By the way, your sister is looking for you. Did you have a hateful glance when she asked you if you'd seen me. Yes, how did you know that? Putting salt in the sugar pot was not the brightest move this morning. Please, pretty please, can you hide me? If you knew her, you'd know. I'm going to get it in the bathroom. Whoa, okay. Poor girl, although I've only seen her sister for less than a minute. I can tell she's going to get it big time. Hide me from all that is sacred. That was that. Okay. Hide you, like under your desk. Well, I'm off to the library to find a hiding spot. Good day to you, Mr. Substitute, whose name I totally forgot. Okay, this is looking more like a fucking hentai video than a fucking horror video game. Those grimballs haven't changed a bit since I was a kid, except for the yearly mandatory paint job. I did spend a year here when my old high school burned down. The whole class, the whole gang. Okay, I'm going to say it, this game's boring as fuck. The fire broke out, and by sheer chance it avoided the chess club, then spread to all the school. Hello, Susume. Okay, so this is his old town, isn't it? So hello, Mr. Toganaga. Earth to Toganaga 3 copies, sir. Sorry, I was lost in my thoughts. Welcome to our high school. See, this is basically just fucking story. There's been no gameplay whatsoever. Not exactly what I would call exciting. How's your first day, mate? It went well. I just came back to make some copies with the girls tidying up. The girls, there you go, my man. Right off the bat, you put women to work. The one you're filling in for was a ne'er-do-well, lacking any form of authority. Even if it's just a couple of days, your job as substitute teacher will be beneficial. Okay, sir, do you have a minute? Sure. I don't get exercise B2, the one you assigned for us tomorrow. It's just, what part is troubling you? Well, how do I say this? Everything. like I always do. It's no bother, I'm used to it. I noticed back then that you're pretty knowledgeable. I think you have the wits to help your fellow classmate. Well, I'm going to see your friends have done a good job at tidying up the classroom. If you don't see any objection, we'll wait for them. We're just to go home together. Ever since kindergarten, as far as I can recall, we're like birds of a feather. Yes, but Noriko doesn't like birds. See you tomorrow, sir. Bye, sir. You guys are done. Your friends are waiting for you in the hallway. Yes, sir. Classroom's neat and clean, just like you asked. Very well, thank you for your hard work, and be safe on the way home. Thank you, sir. We did our best, so you can be proud of us. Noriko, did you lose your tongue? Shut your trap. Watch your lip, Noriko. You can't talk to your classmates like that. Don't be mad, sir. How to put it? Well, she's not the expressive type. Would my fist in your face be expressive enough, bitch? Leave the room, you two. I need to have a word with Noriko. You know I'm used to mood swings, actually we all are. Trust me, sir, ignoring her is the best way to make her shut up. You... fuck. We're going, come on, Yumi. Noriko, you can't talk like that, at least not at school. If you have a problem with her, sort it out someplace else. I was just teasing you, nothing to write home about, jeez. In 2 minutes she'd have forgotten all about this. She's not the sharpest pen in the box, you know. Look who's talking. What? I checked your grades, they're in free fall since September. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ, this is fucking... I'm losing my will to live here. And have a sleepover. No way, you're a student, it's my duty to help you. Tama. He forced me to do some dirty things with the chalkboard brush. If you ever touch my best friend again, I'll gut you like a pig. I didn't. Tama, he's a big pervert, he touched tits. Enough, you two. Taki, please excuse us since someone picks on Noriko. She becomes mad as hell. And you know, Noriko, apologise. Your dad may be a high profile politician. It doesn't mean you can wreak havoc anywhere you see it. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry, I beg your forgiveness. I'm sorry for this. So sorry, sir. You'll apologise tomorrow. Now I'm off to the infirmary so I can fall into a coma. That girl is so strong she can compete in MMA. Thank God I was trained to take hits. Noriko's file mentions she's asocial, but they omitted to indicate that she's also a pure sociopath. Getting closer to her is going to take me more time, which is something I don't have. Report. What are you waiting for? What in the blue hell are you doing in a little boy's room? This here is the perfect place to meet. If one person enters, they won't suspect anything. And that's what they do in the movies. What kind of movies are you watching? I'm still waiting. I got closer to the mayor's daughter once the class was over. She's on the defensive. I doubt she'll ever trust me with anything before a few days. You don't need to get close, just keep an eye on her during the class, that's all. Understood, Chief. If she were to be kidnapped, his father would never forgive us. Am I clear? Loud and clear, Chief. Where is she now? Keep impersonating a teacher for a couple of days. By then I'm sure we'll have him under custody. Okay, so there's actually a fucking story to this. Okay, I'm an undercover somebody. The name's Jake Bullet. Another DNA found in the letter claiming she would get snatched. Didn't mention any profile. Didn't match any profile known on the database. Furthermore, her dad doesn't trust us and called upon the geniuses, which makes things more complicated. I'm surprised they accepted a job like this one. Money is no object for Okimoto. Now forget that money can buy anything to Tokunaga. Keep it up, Lieutenant. Up, Lieutenant. In the Cybernetics Division. We'll see each other real soon. Once the Rugrats have left this place, it's quite pleasant, at least more pleasant than my recollections. I have to admit that the weather weighs in my appreciation. In the midst of winter, you can feel the bleakness on the walls crushing you. Sometimes it only takes the rare sunshine to turn these halls into a blissful path. Oh, hello. Yes, I guess. Have a splendid evening, Miss Toma. You can call me by first name if you want to, I won't mind at all. You got it, Romy. Even by my nickname. I don't know your nickname, what is it? You'd never guess. Do you like anime? Assume something, okay. As I don't like anime that much. I don't have one. I just said to you, don't come to town to security guard the moment would be best. We don't have the best for a small town like this one, the best sort of to come to us. Let's keep a low profile. I certainly don't want to run into someone I might know. So you decided to get shit-faced for your first day as a substitute. Well, let's have a drink together, get drunk, all alone as a bus killer. This fucking game's about a bus killer, I've got to be honest. €6, what can you expect though? So you need to kick back after the first day, right? Not entirely the infirmary. The school doesn't have any painkillers. This is like a horror game without the fucking horror. So not into social networking. My only digital hobby is play reflection games with my phone. I guess he means chess because it was a chess move that was on his phone. MMOs. How about fucking horror games? Canon, Thomas, sister, we're playing a really good role-playing game at the moment. Yeah, that's... we usually play on Wednesdays. See, this is why I give myself 100% with the students, to give them solid ground to elevate themselves, even if most of them don't realise it. You know what climbers represent? The figure of a murdered king. Spot on. Acting like a fool helps me escape my rational side and my authority, and that works with the students who spend as much time learning than laughing. That was borderline schizoid. Funny thing is, I'm not the only one with another personality. Okay, let's get going. Tomorrow's a school day, right? Thanks for the beers, man. See you tomorrow, Susumu. Still no blood. Did he find out a police officer? Nobody, we're really cautious. Fake social accounts, fake degrees, identity deleted. We're the best at what we do, and when sending an agent on the field, we know to do it right. Scratch my ear. It must have been the alcohol. Man, I'm so tired. The day's been exhausted. Who's there? Good evening, Lieutenant Tokunaga. They know who I am. I like the music change. This could make things interesting. They know who I am. How is this possible? Keep calm, I have a gun in my room. If I can get close to my... So obvious, it's sickening. What? Looking for your gun, right? Rest assured it's still in your drawer, hidden behind your jockers. I assume you know who we are. He's just a cop, I doubt he knows. We are what you small-time cops have nicknamed the geniuses. Such a lousy nickname. Those are the ones hired by Noriko's father. I always thought the geniuses were comprised of an elite and that their average age was 50 years old. These are just young adults. Would you please follow us to our headquarters? We need to have a word with you. What if I decline? Come on, no one's going to decline anything. In a way, we work for the same person, Lieutenant. We're here to find an arrangement, not to become your best buddies. You help us, and we help you. Pretty simple, right? I cannot take this kind of decision without my supervisor giving me his permission. I'm sorry, but if you don't leave the premises... Fine, we're leaving. What did I tell you? There's no way he'd have the balls. Just so you know, it's not about the person you're supposed to protect. You have to realise there's a bigger picture, Mr. Tokunaga. A bigger picture. Nearly intriguing. I better work on my report. That'll keep my mind busy. Okay, so that's us at the start of chapter 2. I'm going to take that as a chance to jump out. I guess it's worth playing. I haven't seen any blood. I've seen a bust nose, I guess, and a kick in the fucking ribs. But that's about it. Also seen some boobies, which I guess is a positive. What do you mean if you're into that sort of thing? I guess that's a positive. I'm going to keep playing it. I've heard it's only 6 hours long, so there's no reason why I shouldn't at least give it another fucking episode. Cause it seems to be leading up to something. Might as well have a look and see what it is. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to put another episode out tomorrow. The episodes will be out at 12 o'clock every day, and I'm going to throw this up on Steam as well, the first episode, like I did with Tomato Way. See if I can pick up any traction on it, which would be nice. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Please consider subscribing if you've watched it thus far. Till next time, guys, this is Huck. Peace out.